Good morning students, welcome back to physics class. So in the previous class we were discussed about different types of vectors. I hope all of you learned that topic very well. So we shall continue the same chapter, that is motion in a plane. So our next topic is composition of vectors. So what do you mean by composition of vectors? So composition means the resultant of two or more vectors is that single vector. So the resultant of two or more vector is that the single vector which produces the same effect as the individual vector together would produce. The process of adding two or more vectors is called composition of vectors. So actually the composition of vectors means adding of two or more vectors. Adding of two or more vectors, we call it as composition of vectors. So what is composition of vectors? Adding of two or more vectors. Two or more vectors, we call it as composition of vectors. Okay. So there are three laws of vector addition. So first one is triangle of vector addition for adding two vectors. The second one is parallelogram law of vector addition for adding two vectors. The last one is polygon law of vector addition for adding more than two vectors. So here we have to discuss about triangle law of vector addition and parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay. So first one is triangle law of vector addition. Okay. So first I have to take illustration for triangle law of vector addition. So here to add two vectors, vector A and vector B. So first you have to draw a vector OP is parallel to vector A. So here I am drawing a vector OP is parallel to vector A. So this is a vector OP. So it is parallel to which vector? Vector A. Okay. So then draw another vector PQ which is equal and parallel to which vector? B. Okay. So in the same direction, that means it is same as that of vector B, we have to draw another vector PQ. So this is Q, then this vector is B. Okay. So two are two vectors, vector A and vector B. Draw vector OP equal and parallel to A and PQ equal and parallel to which vector? Vector B. Then the resultant OQ, that means third side. So the resultant OQ is the resultant vector. So you have to draw these points OQ. So this is the resultant vector. That is, this is resultant vector. R is equal to what? Vector A plus what? Vector B. Okay, that is vector OP. Vector OP plus vector PQ. Vector OP plus vector PQ is equal to what? Vector OQ. That is vector R is equal to OP means vector A plus vector B. So this is a triangle of vector addition. Okay. So if two vectors can be represented both in magnitude and direction by the two sides of triangle taken in the same order, then the resultant is represented completely both in magnitude and direction by the third side of the triangle is taken in the opposite order. Okay. So this is the triangle of vector addition. The next one is, second one is parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay, so first we have to take an illustration here. To add two vectors, vector A and vector B. Okay, so first you have to draw a vector OP. So first you have to draw a vector OP parallel to which vector? Vector A. So this is a vector OP equal and parallel to vector A. Next one you have to draw vector what? OQ equal and parallel to vector B. So you have to take in this vector B and draw here. Okay. So here its tails are joined here. The two vectors tails is joined here. So this is vector B. So this is vector what? OQ. Okay. Then complete the parallelogram OPSQ. Okay. So this vector B. Then also draw same as that of OQ here. And also complete this side. So this is S. So the resultant is diagonal of this parallelogram OPSQ. Okay. So the resultant, the diagonal OS. So also draw the diagonal OS. So the diagonal OS gives a resultant vector R. So vector R is equal to what? Vector A plus what? Vector B. Okay. So parallelogram law of vector addition means if two vectors can be represented both in magnitude and directed by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram drawn from a common point, then the resultant is completely represented both in magnitude and direction by the diagonal of the parallelogram passing through that point. So that means when two vectors are added by using parallelogram law of vector addition, in that case the diagonal of that parallelogram is the resultant of the two vectors. Okay, that is OS. Vector OS is equal to what? OP plus OQ. Okay, that is vector R is equal to what? Vector A plus vector B. This is the parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay. So in the case of parallelogram vector addition, the tail of these two vectors are joined in a common point. Okay. Tails of vectors are joined in the common point, that means O. But in the case of a triangular vector addition, see here. So this is vector A. So vector A is over the head, we have to place another vector B. So this method is also called head to tail method. So triangle method we also call it head to tail method. But in the case of a parallelogram law of vector addition, the two vectors tail join to a common point. Okay. So here it is a O. So next one is subtraction of vectors. So subtraction of vectors can be defined in terms of addition of vectors. So we define the difference of two vectors, vector A and vector B, as the sum of two vectors, vector A and minus negative vector B. That is the difference between two vectors, vector A minus vector B is equal to vector A plus negative vector B. Okay. So this method of subtracting vectors is illustrated with the help of a figure. So suppose this is a vector A. Okay. Then another vector B. So we have to subtract these two vectors. We have to draw its negative vector B. So how can we draw a negative vector? So you have to extend this vector. So this is negative vector B. Also this side is also what? Negative vector B. Then this one is same as that of vector A. Okay. Then the diagonal of this parallelogram is resultant vector, that is the diagonal OD is what? Vector A plus minus vector B, that is vector R is equal to what? Vector A plus minus vector B. Okay. So this is a method for subtraction of vectors.